49-year-old man is facing multiple charges after an early morning two-car crash here in the capital city.
Officers say when they tried to pull him over, he refused to stop. He then allegedly hit a second car and took off running.
And the whole thing sending 4 people to the hospital. Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halpern was in court for today's arraignment. He joins us now in studio with why the suspect is facing charges in another community. Eric?
Mike and Shannon, the 49-year-old man is John Marzano. He's also going to face charges in Smithfield after detectives there say he drove his car at police. That happened about 12 hours before investigators say he ran from police in the capital city. With cuts across his forehead, John Marzano faced a judge in Providence Monday morning. The court appearance was just hours after police say he caused this crash near the intersection of Eddy and Public Streets earlier in the morning.
I have count 1, which alleges the operating motor vehicle in a reckless manner.
He's also being charged with leaving the scene of an accident that caused serious injury. According to Providence police, officers tried to pull him over after they thought they saw him involved in what looked like a drug deal. Police say he took off, running a red light and hitting this other car into a utility pole. After the first crash, police say Marzano drove off again before getting out of his car and trying to run on foot. He was arrested close to where the crash happened. Debris was all over the road, the other driver's car was heavily damaged, and Marzano's was missing a wheel.
Count 2 alleges that you operated a motor vehicle, you were involved in an accident and failed to stop.
According to the police report, 4 people, including Marzano, were taken to the hospital. The Lincoln man was also wanted by Smithfield police on a number of charges. According to Detective Michael Rayum, after shoplifting from a store at the crossing at Smithfield, he drove his car at police, nearly hitting 2 of them who were on foot trying to stop him. And Marzano is expected to be in court again tomorrow morning. Coming up new at 6, find out more about what happened when police say he drove at them in Smithfield. In studio, I'm Eric Halpern, Eyewitness News.
We're learning more tonight about previous accusations against a suspected hit-and-run driver accused of causing a crash overnight while taking off from police. And this was the scene at the intersection of Public and Eddy Streets in Providence just before 2 o'clock this morning, after police say the suspect's car slammed into another vehicle, injuring 2 people before the suspect fled the scene on foot. He was eventually captured and taken before a judge today on charges connected to that crash. And now we've learned he's due back in court tomorrow, accused of nearly injuring police officers during a separate getaway in Smithfield. Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halpern joins us now with the new details he's uncovered. Eric?
Mike, Marzano is facing charges in Providence and is going to be charged by Smithfield police too. The 2 separate incidents happened just about 12 hours apart. With a bruised and cut-up forehead, 49-year-old John Marzano faced a judge in Providence Monday morning. There, he was answering to charges related to this crash earlier in the day.
I have count 1, which alleges the operating motor vehicle in a reckless manner.
According to Providence police, he was running from them, went through a red light, caused this crash near the intersection of Public and Eddy Streets, and eventually tried to take off on foot before being arrested. On Sunday afternoon, about 12 hours before the Providence crash, he also allegedly ran from Smithfield police. According to Detective Michael Rayum, it started as a shoplifting call at the crossing at Smithfield. One of the suspects was Marzano. Rayum says as the Lincoln man drove off recklessly, he almost backed into an officer, then drove onto a median and almost hit 2 officers who were on foot. Among several charges, he's expected to be charged with shoplifting, eluding police, and assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer. And Marzano is expected to be back in court tomorrow morning. Live in studio, I'm Eric Halpern, Eyewitness News.